Last week, the Goa Assembly passed the Goa Bhumiputra Adhikarani Bill 2021. Now, this bill gives the status of a Bhumiputra to anyone living in Goa for at least 30 years. Once a person is recognized as Bhumiputra, he or she can then apply for ownership of a house of not more than 250 square meters and built before 1st of April 2019. This is applicable even if the land is owned by the government, a private person, or commonly owned. Though the Pramod Sawant government managed to pass the bill, it is not going to become a law immediately. That is because the state government has already said that it will reintroduce this controversial bill in the next assembly session after it received a lot of criticism. Let's understand why people in Goa are angry over this bill. Now, one of the main reasons why the indigenous people of Goa and the opposition in the state have criticized this particular bill lies in the name itself. Bhumiputra, which means son of the soil, has been a widely used term to refer to the tribal communities of Goa. But the Bhumiputra Adhikarani bill sort of redefines the definition as anyone who has lived in Goa for 30 or more years.
A person who has been residing in Goa since 1985 is considered as a Bhumiputra in this particular draconian bill. This is a total affront on us Goans. This bill needs to be rescinded as soon as possible because the sentiments of all Goans are hurt by this particular bill that has been introduced by our government.
This bill was introduced on the last day, in the dead of the night, sometime around 3 o'clock or 3:30 or 4 a.m. and sought to be bulldozed along with another 10 or 11 bills. The occupation has not been defined to say legal or illegal occupation. It says you have constructed or in existence. This dwelling unit should be constructed or in existence on 1st April 2019, which means illegal encroacher on your land who has constructed a house before that date gets covered. A legal entrant on your dwelling house who could be your tenant, licensee or lessee will get covered. Or a person whose tenancy has expired, he also gets covered. The shocking part of this legislation is it divests the owner of all his rights. And all that the owner will get is compensation which will be deposited at the market rate, which compensation will be deposited with the government, and the owner has to fight to claim to prove that he is the owner, and at the most he can fight saying that the compensation is not appropriate. It is not his choice. He just surrenders his land. This is not a measure of agrarian reform. It means that the honest citizen is being made to pay for his honesty, while land grabbers, property encroachers are all being rewarded. Why do you think this is happening? Because many of the ruling politicians are property brokers, land brokers, and these are the people who are trying to pass the bills, and we will see shortly, and don't be surprised if they are going to be developing these lands too.
Another bone of contention is that the bill, according to the opposition, hurts the very fundamentals of Goa and its residents. Former State Attorney General and the Congress spokesperson says that those who have constructed houses illegally will be rewarded, while honest people in Goa who have followed all the legal processes will be shunned. He said that the law is unheard of anywhere in the world and that it is a jumla being done by the BJP government aimed at the 2022 elections. Calling the bill an insult to the original sons of soil in Goa, the opposition in the state has alleged that the government is trying to please the migrant vote bank. Goa Forward Party working president Kiran Kandolkar said that where Goans' houses that were built decades ago have not yet been regularized, this new bill will allow structures built by non-Goans as recently as 3 years ago to be regularized. The bill was passed amid a walkout by the opposition, which accused the government of rushing poorly thought out bills without adequate discussion. Following incessant and increasing criticism, Chief Minister Pramod Sawant said that the bill will be reintroduced in the House in the next session as Bhumi Adhikarani Bill. He said that the bill would be kept open for suggestions from the public. He also said that only valid suggestions would be considered by the government while reintroducing this particular bill. Now, contrary to the claims made by the opposition and the locals, the Chief Minister says that the bill would benefit Goans whose houses are facing the threat of demolition. The Chief Minister also said that the existing legislation in the state, such as Goa Mundkars Protection and Eviction Act 1975 and Goa Regularization of Unauthorized Construction Act 2016, could not have protected those whose dwellings were on the government land.
This entire plan of passing this bill 6 months before the elections can show that it's a political gimmick. 6 months down the line, we are having elections in Goa. So therefore, if you look at it, you're given 6 months to make your application. By the time the code of conduct will come into force, and by that time they will go to these people because they will have the list of who have applied, and the list will be in their hands, and they will tell them, you don't vote for us, the next people, the other people who will come into the chair will demolish your houses, they will evict you, all this type of threats will be meted out to them. Don't think that they will do anything after elections are over. They will keep them hanging, because every time the BJP has pulled out tricks like this of bringing several legislations on the eve of elections to regularize illegal constructions, it seems like the BJP is only out to destroy Goa and destroy the nation.
To sum it up, the state government says that the bill will enable Goans to live with dignity, but the people of Goa and the opposition have called it a mockery of Goans. They demand two things: withdrawal of the controversial bill and restoration of the faith and confidence of Goans.